Okay children, now we are going to discuss about the central processing unit, which is the main component of the computer system and which is also called the brain of the computer, right? Because it is the one which processes each and every command in the computer, right? CPU manages the operating system and application software. CPU manages the operating system and application software. CPU consists of three main components. One is arithmetic and logical unit, which is shortened as ALU. It performs all mathematical and logical functions. Second one is control unit, which is shortened as CU. Controls all devices of a computer system. Third one, memory registers. Positioned in the central processing unit, temporarily stores data needed for the function of ALU. Now let's see what is meant by the speed of a computer, how it is measured. The unit used to measure clock speed of a computer is hertz, and the units used to measure computer speed are megahertz and gigahertz. Now we are going to talk about computer memory. The computer memory is very important because it is the one which holds data and instructions in the computer. And we can categorize the computer memory as in the given diagram: primary memory and secondary memory, right? There are three main types for primary memory: random access memory and ROM, read-only memory, and cache memory. Now we'll talk about primary memory. The memory that can be directly accessed by the CPU is called primary memory, right? Now we'll talk about random access memory, which is also a primary memory. This memory temporarily stores data. You know, temporarily, that means it stores data for a short period of time. That means it will store data until the power supply is provided. The data stored in RAM will be deleted when the computer is switched off. Therefore, it is also called volatile memory. Data coming from input devices as well as data sent to output devices are held in RAM. Now we are going to talk about read-only memory or ROM, which is also a primary memory. The data in ROM is not erased when the computer is switched off. Therefore, it is a non-volatile memory. The commands required for booting up a computer are stored in ROM. These commands are called BIOS. Right, that means basic input-output system. Computer manufacturing companies store these commands in a ROM with a smaller capacity and is connected to the motherboards. Children, now we are going to talk about cache memory. It is smaller in size but faster, even faster than RAM. Also called CPU memory. Stores most frequently used data or instructions temporarily. Resides between the CPU and the RAM. This is a volatile memory. Now we will discuss about secondary memory. This is a non-volatile memory, stores data and instructions permanently. Also called external storage or memory. Internal storage devices as well as external portable devices are available. There are three main types of secondary storage devices according to the technology. One is magnetic media devices, for example hard disk, floppy disk and magnetic tape. Another type of storage devices are optical media devices, which uses laser beam to read and write data. For example, CD, DVD and Blu-ray disc. Then another type of secondary storage device is solid state devices. Right. For example, USB, flash drive and memory cards. And also SSD hard disk is also belong to this category. Now we come to talk about computer ports. Computer port means the interfaces which are used to connect peripheral devices to the computer. There are several types of ports. They are named or they are numbered here, so you can watch them. You can check your computer also whether your computer has these kind of ports in it. Right. Number one is PS2 ports. Number two is parallel port. And number three is HDMI port. And number four is RJ45 port. Number five is audio ports. Number six is USB ports. And number seven is video port. And number eight is serial port.